made from a garbage bag, symbolic of the fact that some people's lives are considered to be thrown away as garbage. I was looking for a black cloth, but then I looked for a garbage bag, and I said in some ways that's more symbolic, because I'm giving credibility to those who people ignore. Okay? So just bear with me while I wear this little warning thing for these people. Now, the presentation that I had planned on doing, been thinking about this for a couple of weeks now. As we know, on the 14th of this month, they had a change of the American embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. At the same time, Israeli forces shot dead at least 61 unarmed Palestinian protesters taking part in the Gaza march. But now, including one doctor, they actually shot a doctor. They targeted the doctor, which is very unusual. You know, when somebody's giving aid, regardless of the aid to the enemy or to the friend or foe, you don't usually shoot them. But that shows the level of depravity that some people have. Okay, now, early reports showed that the Gaza demonstrators were being massacred by the Israeli army. So this is not just something coming from me. Amnesty International, which we know is one of the main organizations concerned with human rights, regardless of where, you know, the rights are being violated. Now, at the same time, when they had this little change of the venue of the American embassy, the Palestinians commemorated the anniversary of something called Nakba, N-A-K-B-A, or catastrophe. That's their celebration. It's their event, which celebrates their mass expulsion and dispossession 70 years ago as the new state of Israel was built on the ruins of the homeland. As a result, most Palestinians were turned into refugees, denied by Israel the right to return to their homes. But at the same time, they were kept captive in their own particular former homes, which is really something. Imagine somebody holding you captive in what used to be your home. So, that's the situation we're in. Now, this is not meant to be anti-Israeli, you understand? But I will wave the Palestinian flag. And when I'm out, wave the Palestinian flag. And I will light a light in memorial and salute to those people who had the temerity to stand up and to charge offense. Because basically what happened was they charged offense. Whatever you've seen on the news, it may have been somewhat fragmented so you didn't get a sense of it. But what happened was the people actually charged offense. Amnesty International called the event a horror show. Until now, the vast majority of Gaza's protesters have been peaceful and made no attempt to break the fence. But Israel claims that Hamas, that's an organization that's been composed of people who basically, in some cases, I've been doing more and more research, I always learn more, But some of the most educated, most privileged people in Palestine who went to other countries, Israel, in some cases Britain, United States, and they came back because they wanted to stand for their people. So we have to give credibility for that. They didn't have to be there. But Hamas has been put down a lot because Hamas has been claimed to be an organization that basically uses human shields. But in this poem I wrote, the point is, if you're a human shield, you chose to be a human shield, but you wish to stand for something. Okay, so let us begin. This, by the way, is the Torah. We want to give respect to everybody's religion. This is the Torah. This is the Quran. But despite all of that, we see a child being shot. Is there any justification for a child being shot? I think most of us would have some problems with that. Anyway, O Jerusalem, let my people go. But go where? Let us see how the altar is arrayed. I made an altar here. To a fence that winds and wires them to a land left them by invaders. Those who have suffered have no monopoly on wounded hearts. The Torah does not give captive dreams. The Quran tells us we shelter runaway children, give them beds and books and blessings. What do we call the child of an imprisoned prisoner? Citizen! What do we call the killing of an unarmed patriot? An execution. When the disciples sprinted to the fence, they could dream. This run is holy. The doctor said, we will run too. Not to the fence, but to the wounded. A Greek philosopher said, above all, do no harm. But the snipers turned their bullets on the white-coated healers and dressed them in red, their own blood. The moon is not happy. Silhouettes of cripples pushing their bottoms with their hands until they reach for comrades who say, we will walk for you. Mothers and wounded fathers who pray 5 times a day with limited calories in their groins, cry and shout, my child is dead. But it is. But there is holy here. There are no schools to teach how to wrap a shroud around your memories. But there is sand here, thousands of rains to blow candles out. Facing the sun, there have been stories of human shields, flesh, bone, blood, to stand witness against combustions. But these people chose to stand there, circling the fence of failure to stop the collective heartbeats that thump like rabbits bounding for carrots when the cage door is opened. The doctors said many of the dead had exit wounds the size of a fist. No ordinary bullets these, but a fist is the same size as a heart, and the heart beats even when broken. Thank you.